The starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Cavaliers. At forward, Max Strus.
Right, what is up, what is up, what is up, everybody? It is Phil Nagy on Sports joining you here today. Hope you are having a good start to your Friday here.
At point guard, Darius Garland.
Wrapping up spring break here, so it's been nice and relaxing time. Just to recharge the batteries and benches, get a few sims in. So, big one tonight, Cavaliers game number 77. So just 5 games left after tonight. 61-15 are your Cleveland Cavaliers. And as we've done by no fault of its own, just a complete accident, I guess, rather. Every time we've simmed with the Cavs on the road. And here they are once again down in San Antonio. No Wemby tonight. He is injured. So Jared Allen will tip against someone else. All right, let's go ahead and get this one started. Make sure this camera is set, and Allen wins the tip. It looks like the camera looks okay. Darius Garland will start it from left to right on your radio dial. Again, appreciate everybody being on. Simulated sporting events with live original commentary. Here we go. Mitchell around a screen. He'll fire for 3. In and out. Rebound. Mobley. He'll put it back up with the left hand. Got it to go. And I do not like this camera angle. There we go. That's the one that I want. That's the one that I want. All right. Mobley with his first rebound and put back. All right. Rookie out of Connecticut. Stefan, I'm going to say. Stephon Castle, been very good. Sochan, here's Vassell for 3. Drills it. Late to get over there was Jared Allen. And Devin Vassell, 4th year. He was the 11th pick in the 2020 draft out of Florida State. Coming into a nice 2-guard option. Now Strus around a screen. Guarded by Vassell. Now Garland. Garland trying to go to the middle, attacking the paint. Can't get it. Backs back out. Garland forces it. Mitchell. Mobley. Deep 3. In and out. Rebound Castle. And the other way. This is my favorite Cavs jersey, by the way. This is like vintage Mark Price, Brad Daugherty, Larry Nance. Cavs jerseys here. And San Antonio going with the city jersey, which makes the court different as well. It's light baby blue for the Spurs. 2-3. Cavs trail here again. Appreciate everybody being on here at Nagy on Sports. Thanks so much for joining me. Oh, you don't like the uniforms, Mason? They're my favorites. Say Felgren. Okay, well, there you go. Hey, Mason, welcome in. Hey, Luke D, welcome in. It has been a while. Sorry, I had my comments hidden for some reason. I was like, why isn't anybody saying anything? Now I know. Do you not like the San Antonio jersey, Mason, or you don't like this Cavs jersey? Orange is my favorite color, which helps. But this is like my, this look, because it just brings back all the feels of my seminal days as a youth, as a Cavs fan. So dealing with blood clots, not just injured, just a medical issue. But no Wemby, regardless, in the game. Here today, 4-2. You like the old black and blue, yeah? That like the Zadrunas, Ilgauskas, Terrell Brandon. I like that one too. But this was right when I started being a Cavs fan, watching Michael Jordan break their hearts year after year. Garland now top of the key. Here comes a pick from Jared Allen. Appreciate you being with me this morning. This one will be happening tonight, 8 o'clock. And we'll see if the Cavs can get win number 62. Oh, nice pass underneath the basket, and it goes. Castle with a lay-in. 6'6", 215. 20 years old. These kids are so young. Wild to believe it. Luke Kit is probably working, and even if he's not, it's only 7 o'clock in the morning in Seattle. And our system is not set up for him to jump on for Cavs games right now, just for the Browns games, the way that the talkback system. Stolen now. Here comes Chris Paul the other way, the venerable one, and he'll lay it in. 19 seasons, Chris Paul. 39 years young for him. And he'll lay it in. Mitchell over in the corner now, around a screen. He'll pull up from the left side and get it to go. Second bucket. And San Antonio wants to call a quick timeout. Popovich, still the coach. I believe I saw something that he will retire this year. There he is. Maybe I'm just making that up. Maybe not. So yes, Luke, that's where Kit is. Cavs still 5 out. Home field throughout the playoffs would be lovely, especially with that potentially impending Boston Eastern Conference Finals. Love to be able to have a Game 7 at Rocket Mortgage if you needed to. Now Chris Paul around the screen. Vassell kicks, fires in and out. Got her actually in and then out and then back in. 12-4. It's been a Spurs start here. Again, it's so hard. The Cavs have essentially clinched everything that matters as Mitchell gets fouled on the way. Sohan's going to get there and foul him on the way in, the hoop and the harm. Here's the three-point play opportunity. 6'8", 230 now in his second season out of Baylor for Sochan. 21 years old, 9th pick in the 2022 draft. A lot of draft picks on this Spurs roster now. Castle guarded by Mitchell on the left wing. It's so hard to stay mentally engaged when you know there's anything to play for left. There's no awards for having the best record in the planet, you know, as soon as the Warriors thing was surpassed. But so there's been a couple of games where they've definitely looked kind of lazy and complacent. Step back jumper for Mitchell in and out. I'm just hopeful they'll be able to turn that intensity back on when they do get to the playoffs, because the playoffs are a different animal, we know, and a certain kind of grind, not only physically but mentally as well. Chris Paul guarded by Garland. We will definitely have, stolen by Mobley. He should be a DPOY candidate. Strus now to Mitchell. Pull the alley-oop. He tried to throw it to Mobley and it's knocked away. Castle comes the other way. Castle penetrates. Castle lays it up. He's fouled. No bucket. Fouled by Donovan Mitchell. But anyway, I get it. It's so hard. I would lose random regular season games at the end when they don't really matter anymore. So hopefully they'll be able to turn that on. It's just, again, such a grind physically, but also mentally in the playoffs. The playoffs are so long in the NBA. And Castle gets the second one to go. 14-7, the Spurs lead here. Freshly into the game. So appreciate everybody being on. Thanks so much to all of our subscribers. Make sure you like the video as well. You guys are the best. We will have an entire, like I was saying, we will have an entire Cavs playoff sim coming for you. As Mitchell around a screen and gets it to go. Nice three-pointer there. There's been a lot of Donovan Mitchell here early for the Cavs. 14-10, they trail. Castle. Sochan on the top. A 6'8" center being guarded by Jared Allen. They're going with a small lineup without their 7'4" superstar. And this one, when the jump shot goes that time. Into the corner, Max Strus. Now Mitchell wide open for three. Got it. Donovan Mitchell kind of single-handedly keeping the Cavs in this one to start. The Spurs will call timeout again. The Spurs Breakers. Into the game now. Oh gosh, I was dreading having to say his name. Mamoukelashvili. Third-year player out of Seton Hall. There's a deep three for Chris Paul, by the way, on the left side. 6'9" center Sandro Mamoukelashvili. I'm just going to call him Sandro. How about that? My apologies to the Mamoukelashvili family if you're watching. In and out for Donovan Mitchell. Rebound Castle. Here comes Sochan. Now Chris Paul resetting the offense. Underneath backdoor cut, Castle, and Mitchell just kind of lost him. DeAndre Hunter has also checked in for the Cavaliers as well. Garland to Mobley. Around the screen, Garland catching. Nope, thought he was going to catch and shoot. Now here's Hunter. Trying to penetrate against Vassell. Now into the corner to Mitchell. Vassell and Castle. Mitchell step back, long two, got it. So Mitchell pretty warm to start the game. Just be nice if the rest of the offense could get going. The ball movement not there. That's been our biggest complaint. Sochan misses a 3-rebound. Hunter the other way. There he is, Garland now in the corner to Donovan Mitchell. Cavs standing around, 5 around, so Mitchell just takes it himself and lays it in. That was a little slick. Donovan Mitchell already 15 of the 17 Cavalier points. The again with Evan Mobley having a layup for the other two. He has literally all the points except for 2. Rebound, Mobley coming the other way. Hunter guarded by Chris Paul. That's a mismatch if he wants to try to back him down. Around the screen, Hunter, top of the key, in and out. A little strong off the glass for DeAndre. Now here comes Vassell to the right side. Chris Paul, top of the key. They'll run a little player screen action on both sides. They'll go to Castle. Backdoor cut to Sochan, blocked by Mobley. Give the man the DPOY. Garland for 3, can't get it to go. Yeah, everybody on the Cavs, not named Donovan Mitchell right now, is sub-freezing cold here. Chris Paul trying to get around a Sandro screen. A lot of ISO from Chris Paul. Pulls up left side and misses the jump shot. Allen with a rebound. Hunter pushes the other way. Quickly now to Mitchell. Mitchell picked up, guarded there quickly by Vassell. Now he takes it up and blocked. Nope, they'll say foul. Chris Paul's going to actually be the one credited with the foul. Taking it strong. Yeah, Mason, we've only done like 8 to 10 of these so far over the course of the season. We haven't done a bunch of them, but I still think that the game doesn't realize how good he can be. And yes, in real life, he needs to kind of step up. I wonder if they've kind of told him to just chill a little bit and save it for when it was such a long season. Like, without telling the guy to take it easy, kind of telling the guy to take it easy and save it for the playoffs. Who knows? Mitchell again. He's got 17 of the 19 for the Cavs. They trail by 2. 21-19 with exactly 4 minutes to go. Malachi Branham, go Bucks, into the game for the San Antonio Spurs. Also into the game, Julian Champagne, second-year player out of St. John's, and Keldon Johnson. Keldon Johnson around the screen. Johnson attacks, lays it up, lays it in by Keldon Johnson. Keldon Johnson now in his 5th year out of Kentucky. I liked him at Kentucky a lot. I don't know why. Maybe I just like the name Keldon. I think it's a cool name. Boom! Finally, they get something going. Nobody covered Jared Allen after the screen, and he went wide open. Yeah, there you go. Both in NOS and IRL. Sandro dribble handoff to Keldon into the corner to Chris Paul. Here comes Sandro with a screen, Paul around it. Chris Paul, 39 years young, into the corner to Sandro. He'll force a deep 3. The lefty, that's a brick. And a rebound to Garland the other way. Cavaliers attempting to tie or take the lead for the first time today. Fouled on the way up by Sandro. And DeAndre Hunter, nice attacking of the paint. And he'll have a chance to shoot 2 to tie it up here. First one doesn't go. Mobley quickly checking back in for Jared Allen. Isaac Okoro into the game as well. Looks like he's going to be kind of a small 4 since the Spurs are not overly large with their lineup right now. Paul dribbling around, trying to reset himself. Now they seem to be where they want to be. On the right wing side, Chris Paul trying to take Garland one-on-one, lays it up, lays it in. Just old school ISO ball. 9 points now for the veteran Chris Paul. Garland top of the key now over to DeAndre Hunter. Around to screen Okoro. He'll screen back for Garland. Cutting to the middle, wide open, lays it in. Beautiful play. Cavs basketball at its finest. That ball is moving around. Guys are moving without the ball. Easy passes, easy scores. That's Kenny Atkinson basketball. Champagne now guarded by Donovan Mitchell. 6'7", 217, second-year player out of St. John's. Julian Champagne. Now Chris Paul, top of the key. Guarded by Darius Garland. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. He'll have to force a deep 3. In and out. Rebound, Okoro. Isaac pushes the other way on his own. Isaac Okoro with $1.50 to go in the quarter. Cavs still trail by 1. Guarded by Harrison Barnes. 6'8", Harrison Barnes. And already in his 12th season. That's crazy to me that Harrison Barnes has been around that long. Around the screen, Hunter, top of the key, Okoro. Garland, he'll have to kick and fire for 3. Got it! And the Cavs take their first lead of the game with $1.25 to go in the first quarter. Decent ball movement led to an open Garland 3, and he drills it now. Johnson around the screen, but guarded closely by DeAndre Hunter. Nice defense by Hunter. Forces a tough shot. Mobley with the rebound. They'll push the other way. Okoro now against Harrison Barnes. Back into the middle. A lot of trees around. Garland going to try to go high off the glass. Didn't love that shot for him. Rebound Champagne coming the other way. Left side Barnes. Around the screen, dribble handoff to Paul now. Sandro on the right elbow. He'll try to take Mobley. That's not going to work very well for him. Johnson around the screen. Hunter's right with him. Cavs with really good on-the-ball defense. 3 seconds. Tries to go for the pullback jumper. Won't go. Mitchell now attacking the paint. He's got space, and he'll lay it up and in. Donovan Mitchell is having a whale of a first quarter here for the Cavaliers. Ball around the screen. Garland stays with it. Popovich ordering things from the sideline. Been doing that for a long time. Champagne deep three, no go. Rebound Mobley. Garland with 15. Shot clock is off. DeAndre Hunter almost goes over and back. Screen on the left side. Garland's open, but they get the pass to him late. Now he'll try to attack Paul. Around the screen, Mitchell. Step back, jump shot. Got it off the bank. What a quarter for Donovan Mitchell here. The end of one. The Cavaliers end it with a nice run, and they lead finally by 6. It took a long time, but credit Donovan Mitchell. He was single-handedly, and I really mean single-handedly, responsible for keeping the Cavaliers in this quarter, really until the end when a couple of other guys started to contribute. As he is already well over 20 points just after that first quarter. We could be on our way to a Donovan 50 spot if they just choose to keep him in. Now Ty Jerome has checked into the game for the Cavaliers, as well as Tristan Thompson, who gets a block. I love how the game still gives Tristan Thompson minutes, even though in real life he's not getting a lot of minutes. Now Johnson trying to take Mobley up. Oh, that looked clean to me. They're going to say it's a foul on Evan Mobley. I disagree.
First team foul.
But that's what they're going to say. Keldon Johnson. Yeah, ball don't lie. He misses the foul shot. And that was it for Tristan Thompson. He's back out. Comes in for random little spurts, and that's it. Javonte Green checks into the game. Signed him in February. He's been a nice little piece off the bench for the Cavaliers. Now Mobley. And he'll be fouled. Champagne got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. That's a reach-in foul. And now substitution coming. David Duke Jr., third-year player out of Providence. He will check in for Jordan McLaughlin, who is in for a very short amount of time now. Green to Ty Jerome. Jerome running the offense around a screen from Green. Jerome trying to go high off the glass, and it goes for Ty Jerome. Fearless is Ty Jerome. I will say that. 6'5", 195 pounds. Part of that very talented Virginia Cavalier basketball team. I believe they won a national championship when he was there. Champagne now into the corner. David Duke. Now Barnes deep three. Got it. That was clean. Harrison Barnes on the three-pointer. Cavs pushing the other way, leading by 3 here. Again, appreciate everybody being on. Hey, Wendell, welcome in. Phil Nagy on Sports is the channel. Little Cavs sim for you here as we prep for the playoffs. We will bring you the whole playoff run when that becomes official. If our Blue Jackets make it, we'll do a Blue Jackets playoff sim as well. We always do the Stanley Cup final, but it'll be fun to do the Blue Jackets as well. Jerome jump shot in and out. Rebound, Keldon Johnson. Johnson will push the other way. David Duke now. Duke, the 25-year-old, third year in the league out of Providence. And he'll go now to Sandro. Sandro's been in for a long time. I have not seen Sochan in a minute. Duke for 3. Grit. Rebound Mobley. DeAndre Hunter coming the other way. Hunter now. Foul line. He's back to the basket. He'll go to Jerome. Jerome around a screen. Mobley now. Can he kick and fire from there? He can if he wants. 6 seconds. He's going to try to take Sandro all one-on-one. A little bit strong off the glass. No go. It's a little bit closer to what his skill set has turned into. Deep three. Barnes in and out. Rebound Okoro coming the other way. Here comes Isaac Okoro. Ty Jerome now has the basketball, and he's going to be fouled by Champagne. Second time that Champagne's been caught with his hands in the cookie jar, and now Blake Wesley checks in. Second-year player out of Notre Dame, Blake Wesley. And Max Strus back into the game for the Cavaliers as well. Jerome, Strus, Okoro, Mobley, and DeAndre Hunter right now for the Cavs. Mobley. Dribble handoff to Hunter. Hunter's got some space. Can he get the corner? He's going to slow up and just kind of, just sort of like a one-handed, like a little half jump shot from Hunter, but it goes.
San Antonio timeout.
Wendell, you're going to bet your entire retirement that the Cavs are going to draft or the Browns are going to draft Shedeur Sanders, huh? You are a, unless you know somebody who's told you something, that is a very big gamble. Pretty good odds on that, I'm sure. Here's your league leader in blocks, Evan Mobley, 1.7 per game right now. Give the man the DPOY. Give it to him. Sandro's still in the game. He'll inbound. Here's Blake Wesley now. Wesley 6'3", 185, 25th overall pick in the 2022 draft. Well, he just said his last name. I missed it. Mamakulashvili or something like that. Anyway, Sandro with the lay-in now. 35-31. Here's Mobley. He's been in a lot of the game so far. Has Evan Mobley. Trying to take Sandro 1v1. He'll go back to the middle. Lays it up. Lays it. Everything except the basket in. It's 2 takes now where it feels like he's had everything except the finish. So athletic. Remember, that dude is 7 feet tall. Around the screen, Wesley trying to penetrate. He'll go back to the top to Sandro. Now Barnes top, deep 3, top of the key, in and out. Rebound to Ty Jerome. Yeah, I was going to say, I think just about anybody would take that bet. Again, for me, I don't feel like I see them taking Sanders at 2. I don't really want them to take Sanders at 2, but if they trust him at 2, and Kevin thinks he can work with him in his offense, then I guess we just have to wait and see. Charles Bassey now into the game. Champagny. Pagny tries to penetrate left hand, and another foul. That's the 3rd of the first half for Mobley, so he's probably going to need to sit here.
Second team foul.
Yep, and there he goes. And this is a guy the Cavaliers just signed. I don't even think he's on their roster yet. Chuma Okeke just signed. I saw like a thing this morning that he just signed. He's literally not even on their roster yet. That's wild. On their internet roster, if you will.
Defensive foul. Charles Bassey. First personal foul.
Bassey gets the foul.
Team foul.
Just trying to get you a height and a weight on Okeke here. That's number 3 for the Cavaliers. There you go. He's 6'7". He was the 16th overall pick from Orlando in 2019. 6'7", 229, power forward. Chuma Okeke. That's funny that on the official Cleveland Cavaliers NBA roster, he is still not listed as a player on their team yet. That's wild to me. But he's in the game, baby. He's in the game. Garland, after the Bassey foul, hits both of them. Sochan back into the game. Champagny still in as well. It's like Dean Wade is also checked in for the Cavaliers as well. Strus and Ty Jerome and Dean Wade, along with Garland and DeAndre Hunter. Champagny deep 2, and it goes. Champagny. Good rest right now for Donovan Mitchell and for Jared Allen. Jared Allen has been out a good amount of this, all of this quarter and some of the second. Now Wade, pick and pop. Boom! That's Cavaliers basketball. Dean Wade at 6'9", such a vital piece with his catch and shoot ability so far. Sochan now on the right wing. Here's Vassell back into the game, guarded by Darius Garland. Vassell trying to ISO him. Garland's got good on-ball defense. Now he'll bully him up against the elbow. Now 3 seconds to go. Now he'll pull up from the right elbow, in and out, too strong. Rebound Strus. The other way, Max Strus. Hunter taking it to the rack, in and out. Sochan rebound. Up, stolen by Hunter. Over in the corner, Jerome, deep 2. Fouled, no call. So he fell to the ground, and that possession for the Cavs, empty times 2. Really want something a little stronger from them. And that one, Vassell lays it up, can't get it to go, gets his own rebound. Now Johnson, deep 2, drills it. Yeah, Vassell gets the assist on that one. Now Wade around to screen. There's the pick and pop. Garland doesn't want to take it, takes it up, gets it blocked. Kind of a lazy finishing attempt there from Garland, I think, as well. Champagny now. Everybody's standing around with 6 minutes to go in the first half. Cavaliers leading by 5 here, 41-36. I'm Phil Nagy on Sports is the channel, and he tried to just run right through him, and that'll be a charge on Vassell. And now Tristan Thompson back into the game again for a minute, as is Donovan Mitchell. Game loves Tristan Thompson. / they don't fully understand how the Cavaliers are able to rotate Allen, Mobley, and Wade as their big. Mitchell taking it, dunking it, oh my! Hanging on for dear life there is a little extra pizzazz. It's a big dunk for Donovan, and he picks it up right where he left off his very prolific offensive day. Now Sandro, deep three for the lefty, and he got it! Mamo Kevashili, they say. The in-arena announcer does. I'm going to keep calling him Sandro. Now Strus on the right elbow. Oh, nice pass underneath to Mitchell. He'll lay it up. Man, too strong. Took too long to catch and gather. Not the best pass. Took him an extra second, and that forced him to go a little strong and miss the layup. Now Blake Wesley, top of the key to Sandro. He'll try another deep three. Heat check and no go. Rebound and poked out of bounds, and actually held on to by DeAndre Hunter. Thought he was going to step out of bounds. Nice play by DeAndre. Good body control for him. Attacking now Sochan. Hunter steps back out of the key. Now he'll go Garland. 10 seconds. Late screen coming from Tristan Thompson. Garland steps behind it and drills a long two. Good catch there. And shoot from Garland. Garland's offense is a part of the Cavs' success. It has to be. It cannot just be Mitchell. To be balanced in their scoring, taking it up strong, and I think Hunter will get called for the foul. He will. Kelvin Johnson.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Kelvin Johnson. Shooting two.
Deep three won't go. Kind of fell down too. Mitchell rebound. Thompson gets a second rebound. Strus in the corner. They'll get another set. Deep in the corner. And brick from Hunter. Cavs lead by 4. Castle. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Tries to bank something off the shot clock. No go there. 45-41. Mitchell around a screen, had a step, and said he'll kick for Garland. Swish. Good play there from Garland. And a pass from Mitchell now. Chris Paul to the right side. Backdoor pass now, Castle. Oh, got a little head fake, and then coming over to play good defense, Thompson at least forces the foul, make him learn it the hard way from the line. We'll take all of the free Tristan Thompson fouls that you need to give. And now Jared Allen checking back into the basketball game, probably for Tristan Thompson. Came in, give you a little effort, give you a foul. And here come the Cavs the other way now. Strus, Garland, Mitchell, Hunter, and Allen, your 5 for the Cavaliers. Now Strus on the right wing. Top of the key, Mitchell. He'll fake a 3. Guarded closely by Castle there. Or excuse me, Wesley, I believe. Deep 3, not going to go that time. Looking at the wrong roster. Castle's the one guarding him there. Now Paul. Chris Paul.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Hunter.
Darius Garland.
Castle on the left side, top of the key to Barnes. Barnes deep three, and it goes. 50-46 here. 70 seconds remaining in the first half. Cavaliers continuing to nurse that 4 to 5 point lead that they generate at the end. Watch out, Paul with a steal, and Chris Paul the other way. A little finger roll, and now we're down 2. Or the Spurs, under a minute to go. Now Garland taking it to the hole. He'll be fouled. In it goes. Sochan got him. Garland with the hoop and the harm. Atkinson excited about that take from his point guard there. And he's pure from the line, as he is one of the best foul shooters in the NBA consistently. I believe he's over a 90% guy most of his career. Garland now guarding Chris Paul now around a screen. Paul's got a little bit of a step, but Garland catches back up way over the top. Somehow he gets it to go. It was a very large Jared Allen-sized human in front of him, and he teardropped it over the top for Chris Paul. What a play for the veteran. 53-50 now, Mitchell. Left side. Pick, deep three, Mitchell. Oh, in and out. Rebound. Barnes diving to the ground to get it. And now Vassell gets it the other way. Castle. Ooh, fouled right there by DeAndre Hunter. And now 2 at the line for Stephen Castle. Number 4 pick here this year in the 2024 draft. The rookie out of Connecticut. He's turning a pretty good player. They may have found something if they have Vassell and Castle to go along with Wemby. Could be a nice core for them to build around into the future. Hunter deep three to start the or to end the half, and it won't go. 53-51. Excuse me, we have made it to halftime here in San Antonio.
53.
To get through the halftime shenanigans, there's Kenny, Ernie, and Shaq. Wonder if Barkley just didn't want to be in the game. Maybe that's why they didn't put him in the game. I don't know. Let's look at the actual standings in the NBA. 33.5 games over the team that's fighting for the last spot. What a play. How about 23 points in that first half for Donovan Mitchell? And I think 21 of them were in the first quarter. Really keeping them afloat. 53-51. Let's flip the field. Flip the court here. Come on. I'm sure what the Spur, like the little kangaroo thing, is their mascot. I can't figure that part out. maybe he did. That's true. I've heard that Barkley enjoys the gambling. 53-53. Nice backdoor cut and up and a foul. Chris Paul will be called for the foul. Garland. 6'1". There's too many long arms there in the middle. And he'll hit the first. He'll hit the second now. 20 points for Garland. So you got 20 points for Garland and 23 for Mitchell. So 43 of the 55 belong to the starting backcourt here. The Cavaliers keeping them in this game here so far while we wait for the role players to role play. Vassell, deep three, but are we going to get a foul underneath? We are. A loose ball foul on Chris Paul on the box out. The basket counts, but it's just a personal foul on Chris Paul. Interesting. I've not seen that call here in a sim before. Now Mitchell, right wing, he's got a step, pulls up from the foul line, in and out, rebound, Allen. Allen up high off the glass, gets his own rebound again. He'll try the second time, and he gets it to go. Learn from your mistake and immediately course correct. That's what he did there. Strus. screen. Pull up from deep 2, in and out. Looked like he had space. Just take that thing to the racked area. Sochan brings it up. Barons to Paul. Oh, Paul gets around him. Oh, I was going to decide that shooting over Evan Mobley is not the best choice for his immediate future, so he passes out of it. Now around to screen Vassell. Guarded by Struz. In and out. Rebound Jared Allen. Cavaliers pushing the other way. Freshly into half number 2 here. My name is Phil Nagy. You're watching Nagy on Sports, the only place you're going to find these simulated sporting events with live original commentary. Lob City won't get it to go. Sochan got his hand in there, but it will be the Cavaliers basketball. 9 seconds remaining on the shot clock. There's a look at the Western Conference. You can see OKC with a little bit better record than the Cavs right now. Trending towards the Cavs and OKC in the finals. Have had 2 very interesting regular season matches. Second man around the screen is Mitchell. Now he's double teamed in the corner. Somebody's going to be open. It's not Struz. It's not Garland. Mobley late underneath Allen. He'll try to throw something up with the left hand on the baseline. That was not the best offense the Cavaliers could have done. I think that's just kind of what the Knicks like to do. They're trying to get under Cleveland's skin. They almost got him last year in the playoffs. Remember how much of a rock fight that playoff series was, where they ultimately bullied us into winning the game. The end of the Bickerstaff era, right? Winning the series, rather, right? Isn't that who we lost to? Got bullied in that Knicks series after the scary Orlando Magic series. Yeah, look at DeAndre Hunter. His role has changed. His team has changed. You can see he's scoring less a game, but very, very important as now the 6th man of the Cavaliers. Up and a rebound to Evan Mobley. Mobley coming the other way now. Garland left side. Guarded by Chris Paul. There he is, Garland. Underneath. Here comes the double team because of the size difference. Mitchell, oh, beautiful catch of 3. Struz in the corner. Can't get it to go. Struz, it feels like as a shooter, is very hot and cold. He's either drilling everything or he cannot hit the broadside of. Nice little ISO move on the right side. The veteran Chris Paul, another savvy little baseline jump shot. 59-58. Cavaliers lead by 1. Both teams shooting under 50%. There you can see 45% for the Cavs and 43% for the Spurs. Struz, decided that he didn't want that 3. Mitchell wasn't really ready to catch. Around the screen, Mitchell deep 2. Rebound Mobley. Fouled, can't get it to go. Foul by Harrison Barnes. Evan Mobley will shoot a pair. Averaging 18 and 9 for Evan Mobley. Again, those are statistically accurate to what they're really doing this season. It's one of the reasons I love the NBA Play Now feature here. And one of the only reasons that we've been doing these Cavs games the day of the actual Cavs game. Now Castle, backdoor pass. Nobody went with him. In fact, it looked like Allen over-pursued, trying to get the steal. And that's an easy layup. And we're all tied at 60 here. With 8 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Dribble handoff to Mitchell. Coming around a flare screen is Struz, but he stopped the run. I think he would have had it. Now he's open underneath. Into the corner, Mobley. One more pass to Garland, and they'll have to reset. Around the screen, Garland. He'll deep 3, top of the key, in and out. Vassell with a rebound the other way for the Spurs, looking to take the lead that they lost at the end of the 1st quarter and have not had it back, and now it's back. Harrison Barnes on the layup. Found himself in the trees down there. Able to get a layup up and in. Garland. Spinning. Back to the Struz on the left side. Drills a 3, finally. Max Struz. Be good to get him going. 63-62. Cavaliers retake the lead. Vassell isoing Struz on the right side. Fancy dribbling from Vassell. Still nowhere to go. Struz bodying him up well. He'll force it to Barnes. Now Barnes to Castle. Chris Paul. Time running out. He'll fire a deep 3 late. Rebound Evan Mobley. It's good defense for the Cavaliers that time. Struz did not let Vassell have an entry look to the basket. Garland trying to penetrate around a screen. He'll kick back to the top. Mobley doesn't want the 3. Instead, he'll ISO. Now go to Struz. Struz trying to ISO his man up. Now deep 2 for Jared Allen. That was almost a 3-pointer. Not sure that's necessarily the shot you draw up in the timeout, but a shot nonetheless. Now Sochan will try a deep three, no go. Rebound Mobley. Jared Allen from essentially his heels were on the three-point line. It was a college three for Jared Allen. Darius Garland now around the screen. Mitchell. Triple handoffs. Now Mitchell fires from the right side and then out a little strong. A rebound to Barnes the other way for the Spurs. Under 6 to go. Third quarter action here. And a rebound Jared Allen. Spring break's been pretty okay. No, her spring break was last week. We don't even have the same spring breaks, and the team that I coach for has an even third spring break, so spring is wacky that way. Remember, she was out of the country. If you remember me talking about that, she was on a student field trip to Germany, Austria, Switzerland. So she's had to work this week. And I'll be back on Monday. High off the glass for Mitchell. In rhythm there for Donovan. As he pushes the 30-point boundary here just in the third quarter. Chris Paul. ISOing against Garland. Now screen coming late from Sochan. Actually, it's like a fake screen, and Paul gets around it, lays it in. Garland thought he was going to get screened, and it was sort of a fake. Just kidding, I'm not going to screen you, but that gave enough of a hesitation for Paul to get around it. Yeah, the guards need a little home cooking, don't they? They need something. Not a great start to the season. Such a long season, though. I'm not overly worried. Nice three-pointer there by Garland, by the way. But yes, San Diego is good when healthy. Their roster is. They're spending a lot of money to try to keep up with the Dodgers in the West. They've got some of the game's best talent: Tatis, Machado, Jackson Merrill. Now looks like the real deal. He just got himself a big contract extension after a great opening weekend as well. Strus. Allen. Mobley. Bodying around. Handoff, dribble. Deep shot for Strus. In and out. Rebound, Sochan. Oh, that's cool, Wendell. Yeah, I think I remember you saying that a couple of years ago, but obviously I'd forgotten. Yeah, they were in Berlin, Frankfurt, Heidelberg, those kinds of places. The majority of the trip, I believe, was in Austria and Switzerland, and then just a couple days in Germany. Mobley now, 4 on the shot clock. Come on, Evan. Deep three for Evan. Got it to go. Oh, man. With his long 7-foot body, when he hits those deep, long threes like that, he can't help but see a Kevin Durant in his game that way. I know he's not the pure shooter that Kevin Durant is, but looks the same with those long legs. Deep three from Vassell, and he'll respond with a deep three of his own. So a couple of deep threes back-to-back, and we're under 3 to go. We've had starters here basically the whole third quarter for both teams. Mitchell around a screen. Both coaches understanding the importance of the third quarter. Mitchell getting double teamed. Now Garland found the open man. Got him! What a pass from Strus. Garland was the open man, and he's got 26. Hey, Fellegren, welcome in. Love Bavaria, yeah. Very cool. You spent years there as well. How about so well-traveled, the pnagsports crew, and that's another 3 wide open. Harrison Barnes on the receiving end. Cavaliers lost track of him there.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Garland at the top of the key. 2 minutes to go here in the third. Cavaliers still leading by 4. They've had roughly this size lead since the end of the first quarter. Maintained it since. Barnes to Paul. Paul in need of a Gatorade. Castle now. Mismatches, he's going against Mobley. Mobley, oh, he swatted it out of there, but they're going to say it's a foul. Atkinson wants to argue it. Looked pretty clean to me as well. That's the 4th foul on Evan Mobley. Castle has point number 13. Now some substitutes coming in. Okoro and DeAndre Hunter and Tristan Thompson and Ty Jerome checking into the game for the Cavaliers. So another random minute of Tristan Thompson. Garland on the right side, penetrating because he's being guarded tightly. High off the glass, kind of a little lazy flip and look away in the middle of the shot. That was pretty wild looking. He puts it up, he puts it in. Garland having a great day for the Cavs. Here's Sandro back into the game, guarded by DeAndre Hunter now. Castle penetrating. Garland responds. Stephon Castle now trying with the right hand. He'll lay it up and got it to go, and apparently fouled on the way up by Garland. He'll flex the muscle as he should. The hoop and the harm. And the three-point play is connected on 78-76. Wendell, that's a good question. I would say probably not quite as big. I mean, the 16-1 was just, it was so special, and it was the first, the first championship for the city since, what, one of the Indians ones from the 50s or something? Like, so it had been a while. So I think that just the sheer fact that it's only been 10 years or whatever, 8 years, 9 years. I mean, I still think they'll get 1 million people, but I don't think they'll get 1.3 million or whatever they had last time. Plus the LeBron James factor, right? You don't have the world's superstar on your team, which continues to drive the needle. Yeah, Castle puts it in 79-78, but I still think a whole lot of people will come. I would say that record will not be broken until the Browns win a Super Bowl. If the Browns ever win a Super Bowl, I think the parade could be 3 times the size of the Cavs parade. 79-78. Also, I think the timing of the parade matters. NBA parades happen in the middle of the summer, so a lot more kids, a lot more families can go to them. Super Bowl parades are like random Tuesdays or Wednesdays in February, which makes it harder for people to attend, I think. So I think that could potentially be a factor as I go against myself and I talk about what the biggest one would be. But I still think a Browns one would be bigger. And I think either Cavs or Browns would be bigger than if the Guardians win it. Again, not that it will be poorly attended. You're just talking about which one would have the most people in it. And that's what I would say. So yes, all big crowds, but I would rank it as Browns, Cavs in 16 would be second biggest. Cavs ever again would be third biggest, and then Guardians would be fourth biggest. Blocked as Jerome tried to take it up. That was going to be swatted away by Champagny. Now top of the key, Jordan McLaughlin is checked into the game, the former USC Trojan. McLaughlin to Champagny. He'll try a deep three, in and out. Tipped, but tipped to Okoro the other way. Cavs trail 1 as we start quarter number 4 here. Garland still in the game. Hunter, Jerome, Strus, and Okoro. Very small lineup. DeAndre Hunter, 6'8", your tallest guy. Jerome misses a 3. Sandro with a rebound. Cavaliers a little bit of a scoring drought. You can see the last 2:15 of game action, 0 points. 78-79, they trail by 1. Keldon Johnson now in the right corner, guarded by Okoro. Here comes a screen from Sandro. He'll kick a deep 3. Johnson, that's not his game, but he drills it. Johnson's kind of a Rudy Gay mid-range kind of a player, and is able to drill a 3 there. Keldon Johnson. Did he used to go by Keldy Johnson? Maybe he decided that was too young for him now. Nice hesitation. Sandro went flying right by, but Garland holds tight in the air. Now he has 30 in the game as well. So both Garland and Mitchell continuing to pace the Cavaliers with 30 each. And this one. Keldon Johnson guarded by Okoro, over pursuit. Now he'll take it up and he'll lay it in. 84-80. Cavaliers shooting worse than the Spurs right now. You can see 31 of 69. Spurs 30 of 64. Now Okoro didn't want to take that deep 3, even though he felt like he was in rhythm. Now Hunter will try a deep 2, and it's blocked. Blocked on the way up by Charles Bassey, who's into the game. Bassey out of Western Kentucky, his third year, 6'10", 230, blocked that one. Now Sandro on the right block, late double coming, which leaves Champagny open, and now Bassey gets an offensive rebound. Cavs just do not have the size out there right now. 6'10" Bassey just takes it right over the top of Okoro, but misses. Wonder how much longer they can afford to keep Mobley or Allen on the bench. Also, I've not seen Donovan Mitchell in a minute. Garland stays in. He'll try a 3. Got it again. Darius, he's hot today. 33 points for Garland in this one. Jordan McLaughlin. Johnson off the glass, rebound. Bassey got it again. And a foul there on Hunter as he tried to do some kind of crazy behind the back something or other, but the bottom line is that the Cavs are getting punished for their lack of size now. Let's see if they try to change that. They will. Here comes Jared Allen back in the game. They're like, we've seen enough. Hunter, Allen, Garland, Strus, Jerome for the Cavs right now. Here comes Garland. He has had the hot hand of the players that are on the court now. Hunter has not got the scoring going. Strus has 1-3. Here's a second attempt. Nope. Rebound Bassey. Coming the other way, Keldon Johnson. Johnson trying to penetrate. Johnson, turnaround jump shot. Got it. He's warming up right now, Keldon Johnson. And the Cavaliers trail 4 with 8.5 to go. Again, yeah, it's all relative, Fellergan. They're all going to be big crowds. I think the question was, will it be bigger than the LeBron parade? And I'm still saying I don't think that it would be. That's all. It's the shortest version of my argument. Johnson underneath to Sandro, now out to Vassell. And somebody was offensive 3 seconds. Popovich upset about it. Sandro had parked it in there for too long. Now coming the other way are the Cavaliers. Still though Donovan Mitchell with 8.5 to go. 8:13 rather to be specific. Cavaliers still trying to get out of their scoring drought. Strus fouled, no call, rebound. Allen, and he dunks it home and is fouled.
Defensive foul. Keldon Johnson.
I'm not sure why he looks incredulous. That was very obviously a foul, but the strength of Jared Allen dunking it home. Now a chance for a three-point play for Allen.
Jared Allen.
Of course, now becoming famous with his shirt instead of "Let Him Know," which is the Cavs thing. It's "Let Him Meow," and it's him with his cats on his shirt. It's pretty funny in my opinion. Screen from Sandro. Vassell trying to get around it. He's got some space. He'll lay it up, and it's blocked by Allen. Jared Allen with the block now, right side to Jerome. Here comes DeAndre Hunter. Will he press? He'll spin to the basket. Lays it up. Lays it way high off the glass. That was not the best shot for Hunter. Just take it right at him. Let him foul you. And Garland is in need of some rest now. You can see the Gatorade emblem had popped up under his number.
Cavaliers foul. Max Strus.
Strus is going to be called for the foul.
Second team foul.
And Keldon Johnson, who is warming up here, 14, call it 15 points now, most of which have come here in the second half. Now substitutes coming, Mobley and Mitchell back in. Hunter and Darius Garland will get a blow here with 7:24. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Time to get it back. Looks like Mitchell's going to run the point now. Donovan trying to ISO. There's a screen from Allen. Not a very good one, but he gets around it if he wants it. Now he's going to be double teamed. Now he'll pick it up, put it to Jerome in the corner. Got it! Ty Jerome for a 3. We're tied. It's the first 3 of the game for Ty Jerome, and it's a big one. 7 minutes to go in the game. We're tied at 89. Don't go anywhere. Time to stay and join us till the end. Johnson got Mobley off the air. Makes an easy little layup there. Again, Keldon Johnson having a very nice fourth quarter for the Spurs. Mitchell inside, high off the glass, and gets it to go. Donovan Mitchell. He's got 29, so he doesn't have 30 yet. We had like 21 in the first quarter. He's been very quiet since then. It's been Garland that's taken over the scoring load. Either way, he's probably going to get another basket. They'll have 2 30-point scores. Vassell, deep shot, in and out. Rebound to Donovan Mitchell. He'll push the other way by himself. 6:18 on the clock. We're tied. Allen on the right wing. Allen trying to penetrate. Now Mobley. Now in the corner to Jerome. Guarded by Chris Paul around a screen. Ty Jerome wide open for 3. Got it! Ty Jerome! Back-to-back 3s for Ty, and the Cavs take the lead. Vassell guarded by Strus now. Top of the key to Keldon Johnson. Here comes a screen from Sochan. Johnson, another deep 3. In and out. Rebound tipped in. Picked up by Chris Paul. Pepped way out. Nobody seemed like they wanted to go. A little pick and roll. Fouled, and the bucket goes. Vassell is going to get it to go. Strus was not aggressive enough at the point of attack, and Garland and Hunter quickly come back into the game. This feels like the lineup they want to play with when it's crunch time. Garland, you could see, still needed more of a break, but they couldn't afford it. Mitchell, Hunter at the 3, Mobley and Allen. Garland tipped away, Paul, but he got it back. Chris Paul, one of the best defenders in the game. And Mobley, that was kind of a weird shot, sort of threw it up from the baseline. No glass needed. Let's get it to go. We're tied still at 94. Vassell around a screen underneath Sochin. Up, and good defense for Allen, but he gets his own rebound and lays it back in. Too many second chance opportunities for the Spurs right now. And the Cavs will call timeout. Try to reset here. Kenny Atkinson wants to make sure that his Ducks are in a row.
Number 1, Max Strus.
Strus back into the game, so that was quick. Hunter back out. Could be an offense for defense thing as Abel. Mobley on the right wing. 10 on the shot clock now. Garland. He has been the hot hand since the first quarter when Mitchell had him. He'll take him, ISO him into the corner. Mobley. Garland again, top of the key. Catch and shoot. Got it. It's a long two. They're tied again. Whew. Feels like that action could have happened a little bit earlier in the shot clock, but no worries. Paul now dribbling around his back. Sochin in the corner. Guarded by Allen. Now taken over by Garland. That's a size mismatch underneath the Castle. Cutting to the basket, and he got it to go. Mitchell a little bit lazy following that cutter to the paint. 98-96. Cavs trail by 2. In a fundamentally meaningless regular season game. Mitchell going to be doubled in the corner. Wide open. Mobley, why did he pass out of it? He had a wide open 3. Garland now taking it all the way up and laying it in. Darius Garland. 98-98. Garland pushing for 40 in the game now. Under 4 to play. Stolen, Donovan Mitchell. Cavs don't really have numbers though, so he'll slow it up underneath to Garland. He'll lay it up, and too strong. Chris Paul with good defense. Didn't feel like that was the shot that he needed to force for Darius Garland. Whoop. Into the corner. Castle drills a 3. That one's on Donovan Mitchell. He kind of came over and sort of showed a double team to Chris Paul. And Chris Paul's like, fine, your guy's wide open in the corner. I'm going to find him, and he's going to catch and shoot a 3. Now Mobley taking it strong. Up. Now he'll back out. Now he'll try to body up Barnes. Take it high off the glass and got it to go. Good play by Evan Mobley, but the Cavs still trail by 1. 101-100. 3 minutes to go in the game. Barnes on the right wing side. Guarded by Mobley. Top of the key, Chris Paul. Here's Vassell. So they got the young guys with the old guys in there now. Barnes, Paul to go along with Vassell, Castle, and Sochin. Takes it up and lays it in. Castle. He's got 27 on 8 of 11 shooting. Very efficient day for Stephon Castle in this one for the Spurs. Crunch time here for the Cavaliers. 2:42. Strus has some space. He'll get pushed into the corner and have a really poor shot. It was terrible. Coming the other way out of the Spurs. Now underneath, tipped by Mobley and then stolen by Allen. Mitchell will slow it down. Pushing down the left side underneath to Strus. Strus, what was, trying to do the other weird reverse layup thing again. And he'll be fouled by Vassell.
Second team foul.
And missed the foul shot. Come on, Max.
Max Strus. 2 shots.
Not why we signed you to a very large free agent deal 2 years ago. He makes the second one. We're down 2. 2:20 to go. Chris Paul down the right side. Get to the point now where you're going to have to start counting possessions here. Got to get scores and got to get stops. Paul trying to take it against Garland. Blocked by Darius. Good defense by Garland to give it back to Paul. 8 on the shot clock. Around a screen. Chris Paul 3. Got it! Oh boy, what a veteran play for Chris Paul. Drilling a 3 after getting rejected. Keeping that composure. Garland now wide open to the basket. He'll lay it in, but now we're trading 2s for 3s. Castle now, they lead by 3 with 1:45 to go. He'll take it to the bucket and dunk it home, and he's hot now. Glowing red in the zone, if you will. Garland, he needs a blow. No timeouts are coming with 2 left, apparently. Top of the key, Strus. Now Mitchell for 3, falls down, drilled, but no, won't get it. Rebound, Allen up and in. Stays a 3-point deficit with 1:30 to go in the game. Castle, the hot hand. You can see him blowing right now around the screen. He'll go top of the key, Chris Paul. Guarded tightly by Garland. Now back to Castle. He's going to have to pick up his dribble. Vassell, top of the key. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Looks like they're going to let him ISO with Strus. He's way away. He's going to have to fire a really deep three, in and out. That was not good offense for the Spurs. We'll take it. Garland pushing. Mitchell three, in rhythm, in and out. Oh, boy, we needed that one. Needed that one, but Mitchell didn't make it. Now underneath, stolen by Allen again. Need a bucket here. Almost a 2-for-1 situation. Garland, he'll fire for three. Got it! Darius Garland ties it up with 42 seconds. Oh, brother, he has been special in this one. Darius Garland with a three. And we're tied here in San Antonio. Oh, my goodness gracious. 108. Here we go. Another tight finish at Nagy on Sports. In the corner, Chris Paul. He'll be double teamed. They get out of it. Sochan. Late to transition back over, but Sochan never saw the open Vassell. Now here's Castle, way far away from the basket, guarded by Mitchell. Castle tries to attack, blocked by Mitchell, out of bounds. Stays with the Spurs, and they're going to call timeout to talk about it. 11 seconds on the shot clock. That's going to give the Cavaliers, unless they score in the next 5 seconds, that'll give the Cavaliers the last shot. Defense. 108 to 108. Sochan in the corner to Castle. Castle top of the screen. Barnes for three. Got it, Harrison Barnes. Oh, boy. The savvy veteran, ice water in his veins. And 111 now, 108. The Cavs technically 2 seconds. I mean, they could shoot quickly if they wanted 2-for-1, but I would just go for a good shot and then see what happens. We're going to go ahead and call another timeout. Interesting to waste your second and final timeout here. 26.1. So there's 3 second difference shot clock to game clock. So unless you're going to shoot in the next 3 seconds, which Mobley doesn't look like he's going to do. Now Strus to Garland. Garland, there are a lot of bodies over there underneath to Strus. Dunks it home, but they're down one with 19. You got to foul now. And they will foul Castle with 18.3 on the clock. They're not in the bonus yet. One more foul to give for the Cavaliers. I don't know enough about the foul shooting, but it looks like they're going to give the ball to Chris Paul, and he'll be fouled by Max Strus. Here we go to the line now. The dance begins. The foul shot game begins. Pure from Chris Paul. And he's pure on both. Cavaliers, no timeouts remaining. 17 seconds. They got to get a three or another quick two and foul. Woo! Garland almost goes over and back. He'll drive to the bucket. Double team coming late. Garland high off the glass. That was not the shot we needed, and that's probably the game. Garland, he'd been so hot. Why settle for a two there? A contested two. You were getting a late double team coming. Find the open man and hit a three-pointer instead. Chris Paul has the ability to put this one away. Splish. Splash. And that's probably the game here for the Cavaliers. Thanks, Phil Nagy. I appreciate that. I'm getting a lot of practice. Mobley's deep three, in and out. Spurs win, 115-110. It was an exciting one, and again, fundamentally, it does not matter. The Cavs 5 games ahead of the Celtics with 5 to play to get that number 1 seed throughout the Eastern Conference playoffs. Player of the game, probably going to be Castle. He had 29. You can see 26, 8, and 4, along with 2 steals for Chris Paul. Johnson 18, 17 for Vassell, 14. They shot really well. Look at that. 1 for 2, 2 for 4, 1 for 2, 4 for 6. A lot of guys shooting well from three-point range. For your Cavaliers today, 42 for Darius Garland. 2 rebounds, 6 assists. He was 6 of 9 from 3 in this one. Just 2 of 9 for Mitchell. He started so hot and then cooled off in a big way. 29, 5, 4. 2 steals for him. Double-double for Allen. Mobley just with 8 and 12. 8 for Strus, or 6 for Strus, 8 for Jerome, 3 for Hunter, 3 for Wade. So these guys down here needed to provide more of the scoring. Garland played his guts out in this one. All right, friends. Well, didn't go our way today, but it doesn't fundamentally matter at all. So thanks for joining me. Again, my name is Phil Nagy. The channel is Nagy on Sports. Appreciate you. Enjoy the real Cavs Spurs game tonight. And I'll be back with a more Sims later on. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks again to all my subscribers. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe or you got yourself a new Gmail account, subscribe from that one too. hit that like button, all those fun things. Guys, have a great rest of your day. Today we'll say go Spurs, go Cavs, and as always, go Browns.